Lily Living Volume 2, Lily Living Volume 2, Lily Living Volume 2.
That was a pretty gremlin of me, much more gremlin than I expected, but despite the outfit, I feel like that probably suits my personality better. So I'm really excited because I am almost done with Lilliputian Living. I have worked on it for 7 years. This 8th year will be my final year, and we're compiling that final year into a second volume of Lilliputian Living. We're calling it Lilliputian Living Les Petits Plaisirs de la Vie. You would think my French would be better. It is not. And I'm just really excited about it. I have 3 finished sketchbooks of stuff from the past 3 years. Ask me what those 3 years, I cannot tell you. 2023, 2022, and 2021. Hey, so all we have left is to complete 2024. Joseph is already laying out the second volume. We're gonna fix up the prose, because if you guys aren't familiar with Lilliputian Living, it's my tiny people fantasy project that I've been kind of just picking at. It's kind of a companion to 7-inch Kara, which is about a 7-inch tall little girl. This kind of explores the world in more depth. It explores more people. It explores what people do and the kind of pets they have and just how they live their lives. So if you're like a nerd for world building, fantasy, cottagecore, cozy core, just cute stuff, if you're into survivalism, if you are into becoming a forest witch, I think you'll really like this, and I'll hope you check it out. But I've been sharing it for the past 7 years on social media, basically on whatever platform is the platform du jour. So I have shared it on Twitter, I have shared it on Instagram, I am sharing it on TikTok, I have shared it on YouTube, I have made tutorials around it, I have talked about the challenges of doing art challenges, focusing on Lilliputian Living and using Lilliputian as my living as my experience. It evolved from what used to be Inktober. It is still my yearly inked October thingums, but it's not an Inktober project. It's kind of its own thing. So that's why I'm waiting until October to finish it up. It's just because it is tradition and we have to do it that way, right? Can't possibly do it earlier or I might go crazy than I already am. But anyway, I am really excited to kind of put an end cap on this. It's not that I didn't love this project. I love this project. I could spend all of my time literally thinking about this project. I am always doodling tiny people. I am always drawing cute things. If you watch my watercolor reviews, Lilliputian Living illustrations, like the original sketch for that started as a Lilliputian Living drawing and got re-inked and I painted it to share it with you guys. Like, I could literally spend all of my time thinking about this, but I am kind of happy for it to come to an end, because with Sjogren's, I do have flare-ups, I do have really bad days, I do have hand health issues, I have physical health issues, and the strain of doing Lilliputian Living last year was surprising to me. It took me by surprise because frankly, I have done Lilliputian Living while attending conventions, while sitting out in the weather at Handmade and Bound trying to sell my stuff, while flying to friends' weddings during CXC. I have done Lilliputian Living in far more stressful situations. But last year, it really just kind of mopped the floor with me, and I have no guarantee that my health is going to get better. So it might be time to kind of figure out a new way to do my yearly ink challenge. So I think it's probably a good time for us to wrap up Lilliputian Living and to have 2 finished volumes of it and come up with maybe something new, something that might be a little bit easier for me to share every day of October, right? So like, it's a little bittersweet. I have loved this project. I will probably continue to draw tiny people. I am still working on 7-inch Kara. I'm working on the 3rd volume of the comic, in fact, because I'm hoping to start updating the webcomic again. But, you know, the strain of doing an inked illustration every day of October with animals and people and costume design and set design and backgrounds, it was just getting to be a little hard for me to handle. So while I still love this world, I still love pretending to be in this world, I still love making things set at the micro scale, I am kind of ready for Lilliputian Living to be over. So I hope you guys will stick around if you want more information about Lilliputian Living. If you love fantasy and tiny people stuff, make sure you stick around. Consider giving me a follow and check out the mailing list that I'll have linked down in the description below, where I'm going to share more information about Lilliputian Living Volume 2. This was gonna be like a really happy message, and I ended up talking about health issues, which, I mean, it is Disability Month, Disability Awareness Month, Disability Pride Month. So I think it is kind of fitting to talk about the realities of living with both mental health disability and a physical disability. But I also feel kind of sad because it is inspiring me to rethink some of the things that I'm doing and try to find ways that are more sustainable for me as an artist to be able to do these sort of things for the rest of my life, rather than wrecking my health and burning myself out. So it's a little bit bittersweet, but I am just so ready to share this project with you guys, and I hope you guys will check it out. Bye all.